some new footage of Project Cars 3 has appeared on YouTube, and I have to say, this looks a lot more interesting and exciting from a sim racer's perspective than the previous gameplay footage. Let's take a look and let's have even more arguing in the comments section. Welcome back to the Gamer Muscle YouTube channel. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing. Let's get on with the video. So at the start of this video, you notice it's got steering assist off, braking assist off, anti-lock brakes off, stability control off, traction control off, track guide off, proximity indicator off. Presumably all the assists off. And then it cuts to some rather nice sideways driving. The video on YouTube is titled Full Sim Gameplay as well. And I have to say, as a fan of someone that likes throwing cars sideways, it actually looks pretty good, and also pretty similar to what the drifting was like in Project Cars 2, as far as I can tell. In fact, this video just looks a lot more like Project Cars 2, bar the vignette, which still is a little bit overkill on this video. I hope you can turn the vignette off in Project Cars 3. But for all intents and purposes, it looks like it could be, you know, like Project Cars 2, basically, with some really nice drifting. So this really throws a spanner in the... What do you perceive Project Cars 3 as? The previous video made it look super duper arcade. And as a result, there's just a lot of confusion. The comments under the previous video that I uploaded is people going, oh, is this a mobile phone game? Is this a new Need for Speed game? Is this a new grid game or something? And, you know, I can't really blame people that much, because that footage was just, it looked really, really arcadey. And so people are just going to draw conclusions from what they see. As I said in the previous video, you've got Ian Bell's tweet where he's like, Project Cars 3 is a game changer, all the sim you could want, with all the fun you could want. Handling's massively improved, input and pads is transformed, and force feedback's amazing. Now, as I always say, the proof is in the pudding. Developers can say what they say, but the pudding, it'll be what it tastes like is all that matters. We're visually looking at the pudding here, and the pudding... Potentially, I mean, this looks promising to me. This is like peering through the oven as your bread rises. It might still flatten out before you actually take it out of the oven, but it looks like it's rising nicely. And I'm definitely getting more of an impression of them trying to go for a wider market appeal to people less interested in simulators and more interested in just general racing games, but then hopefully also appealing to the more realistic sim-focused user base. You have to remember that sim racing itself is quite a niche and quite a small group of people, especially when you compare it to the overall audience. And I can see, if you can get that wider audience in, if you can get that more casual player into it, and then lure them like a dealer into the despair and dread that is sim racing, then, you know, they're going to get more sales from that. You get more people sim racing, and you know, it's better for everyone all around. And to be honest, I think Project Cars 2 actually succeeded in doing that a lot. I mean, I've got a lot of people that watch the channel that are only on console, and Project Cars 2 is possibly one of the better simulators and more realistic driving games on the console. So, if Project Cars 3 can do that, but even more so, then it's all good. And you know what? It's not just the direction of having having the assists and stuff that then get people into the sim racing side. It'd be really nice on the sim racing side, as I said before, to have an actual single player and interest in AI and stuff. So, and if the gameplay's compelling, great. I mean, I'm one of those sim racers, and I think a lot of people are, that really want some kind of single player game like we used to have with the older driving simulators. And I hear it from people all the time. They're like, oh, why can't we at least just have something like the Formula 1 2019, 2018, 2017, all those games are the same? Why can't we have something like those games, single player, with sim racing physics, you know? And if Project Cars 3 can do that, then, well, that's absolutely fantastic. So, yeah. all that we're left with is even more bloody confusion. I have a suspicion that maybe SMS are playing some like 4D chess stuff going on here. I hope we get a chance to actually play it ourselves so we can do a sort of an informed review of it rather than trying to doctor what's in it through random video footage. So, but you know, I think this certainly makes things more interesting for those of you that were ripping your hair out. I would have ripped my hair out, but, well, you know, I haven't got any to rip out, so it's not a problem for me. But yeah, that's it, guys, for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Does this sideways bonanza change your perspective at all, or not? Let's see as the drama continues. Sorry for all the Project Cars 3 bonanza on the channel, but you know what it's like when a new game's announced. That's what happens here. We will have some more coverage of other games, and we'll be live streaming again soon, hopefully. If you want to keep up with that and stay alert, you know, subscribe, like, and drink way too much tea, preferably Twinings. Until the next video, thanks for watching, and goodbye, everybody.